Okay, hey guys, what's up? Evilzombie here. So today, I have it flipped over. We're going to be going over the Alien RPG. It's not the starter set, this is the sequel to it, Destroyer of Worlds. So basically, this is the second starter set, more or less. I do suggest getting the first starter set, of course, first, because it actually comes with all the dice you need for the game. These are not the dice you need for this game. You need all D6s, which I have a bunch of. I'll just get them out. I have D6s in both of these. Okay, so the box itself has really nice artwork. It feels like it's high quality. And of course, this one is more like in the Aliens movie. So you're like the Colonial Marines and you're hunting down, I think it was rogue Colonial Marines that you're finding, and then there's aliens. And this one actually does have xenomorphs. Now, the shipping must have been a little rough because I got a little bit of box damage over here. But overall, it's not bad. I mean, the rest of it came in good condition. I don't know why it's saying not suitable because small parts. I think there's cards in it. I don't think this one comes with any dice. Yeah, here's the basic description of it. I'm excited about the adventure in this because I like the adventure in Chariot of Gods. Chariot of Gods is cool, and the maps. I love the maps from Free League. So this is from Free League Publishing. I think they're a Swedish company. If I remember correctly, I think so. But let's jump right into this. There we go. It's much thinner. It's about as thick as the actual main rule book, more or less. I'll set that there. You know what? I'm just going to set that on the ground for a second. Boom. Okay, so it has a couple different decks of cards, it looks like. You have personal agenda cards and you have story cards. It has these things. I'm going to chuck those over there. Of course, I have a very nice looking map. Whoa. That's like, just like the other set, this is like nice paper. This is like heavy duty cardstock. We're talking like 90-pound cardstock or 110-pound cardstock. This feels really thick. Like, this is nice. I don't think I could show the entire map on here, but it's a big map. And on the other side, it's more map. That's so cool. Well, I'm going to explore this map. I'm going to have fun with it. That's going to be cool. I'll put that over here so you guys can just check that out. I love the maps from them. They make high quality maps. Wow. Get all the handout sheets. You know what? This is going to be faster. Got it. Okay, so I have all the handouts and all the sheets. Oh, did I just touch this thing? I think I just touched the camera. It's fine. It's another map. Same kind of quality. Okay. So I have Oblivion, Marshall Station. So these are like the smaller areas. So I'm guessing these are the player maps, or more or less, or it's just more maps. Oh yeah, they say player map on them. Cool, so we have some really nice quality player maps as well. Boy, this is going to be cool. And the cool thing about this one is it feels a lot more like Aliens instead of the original Alien. It's more spread out, it's a little wider, you have more space a little bit, but then some areas still do feel like corridors and hallways. So it's still a little cramped in some places. Oh, wait, is this another map? Okay, so it has this. I think I've heard that this is not something you should show to the players, at least to my knowledge. And then there are player maps in here, so I'm probably just gonna, I don't know, tell them not to open it. It's gonna be a game of trust. If you have PDF files, maybe print them, you know? This is interesting. The texture, or like the bumps going around it, I'll have to figure out what that is. And the way it's designed is interesting. I don't know. Oh, that's the roofing. Okay. So these are the roofs for both these, and those are the indoors. So ground floor, second floor, the rooftop of it, and then the whole compound. So this is the building. I get it. This is the gate. Cool. I'm excited about this. More maps. So we got character sheets. We got the front and back. So the back is the actual character sheet, where it's telling you about all of them, and it looks like handwriting because it's cool. So this one's about Colonial Marine. I think they're pretty much all Colonial Marines, but they're all different Colonial Marines. This one is more heavy machinery and ranged combat. Okay, so that's going to be cool. Strength 5. So This is going to be cool. So I can get a 7 on that, or I can get an 8 on that roll. I can get an 8 on that roll for ranged combat because of this and this. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Encumbrance 10 is a strong guy. I'm going to have fun with this character. I love all these characters. This is going to be cool. But it's going to be interesting because it tells you a little bit about who they are, like what they are. Tells you about their talents, of course. It's the basic character sheet like you saw in the other one. So first we have Dante, and we have Hammer, and we have Mason, Chaplain, the warrant officer. So would that be like technician, and the hospital corpsman? Okay. I kept on thinking that he would have been like, oh, he's bipolar. Okay, that's an interesting thing. Huh. The other guy's meticulous over here. I looked at the face and I was like, oh, that's the guy from Weyland-Yutani probably, but who knows? Maybe not. He didn't sound like it. Charlie Team, that's Silva. That's the captain. Sergeant Iona, the rifleman. Another rifleman. This is Zmijwitsky. I'm never going to be able to say that. I'm going to have to look up something because I don't know how to say this word. Okay. So we have some characters. Cool. I'm excited to look through these as well. Need to get some card holders. I still haven't gotten card holders for my other set. I need to do that so that I can actually put them inside there. Like, these stacked on top of each other, it does kind of come right to the top of the box. Okay, I see. So you have some personal agendas. Hammer's agenda. You have, like, agendas for each of the main people. Dante's agendas. You have all the different cards with the players that talk about them individually on here so that you can keep track of it at the same time as them using it or them having their character sheets. That's cool. And then over here we have vehicles. Just like in the other set, we have some basic vehicles. These are remember that one? That's from Aliens, the second movie. That's the tank that Ripley drove around and just tore everything up with. That's cool. I think that's the one that the family had in the beginning of Aliens that the kids were in. I think that's that one, the tractor. Nice rocket launcher and pulse rifle. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Those are some fun weapons. Story cards. Let's check out some of those, shall we? This isn't really much of a review. It's mostly an unboxing and just checking it out. We have story cards that kind of just, infected stage 2, infected stage 2, infected stage 1. Wait, are these the same card? Oh, yes they are. So I can hand out multiple ones to the different people who are infected. Under the influence. Okay, cool. So they're just different things I can give to the players like that. More personal agendas. So it's much like these. Oh, okay. I don't know why those are separate then. I'll put those with those agendas. I got story cards to add on. Cool. So that looks like a full stack of cards. Probably like 52 cards because it's like a whole stack. But they do feel like heavier cards, a little thicker. So there's that. Okay, so let's see. We have the main book here. This one does not come with a separate rule book. Just an FYI. They really tried to condense it down, and actually, wow, that actually feels kind of hefty. Oh, 1 second, my dudes. Okay, I unpaused it. So I closed the door so I don't hear the dogs anymore. But yeah, they basically condensed everything into one book, so this is not a rule book, I don't think. It probably has hints of things that are in the handbook, but it's not going to have a lot. It's mostly going to be a storybook, but it does have a little bit. It has, I love when they do like the little kind of hints of background story throughout. I don't know. That's one of my favorite things about the main book. You know, it's cool. What the hell is going on? Situation. Was the story mother? It kind of explains everything early on. It goes over all the people. These are the AWOL Marines, so I think you're hunting these ones down. Other NPCs, so there's going to be a lot of NPCs, I think, so I'm going to have to keep track of that. I'll have to read everything carefully first, you know? Minor NPCs, I'll just breeze over those basically, but I have some basic stats. Goes over locations, and basically it reads like like a movie. This is a cinematic adventure. It's not meant to be done in one fell swoop. This one's more or less supposed to be done over like 3 sessions because it's split up into acts. Look at the Look at the artwork. It's so gorgeous. One of my favorite things about the Alien RPG is the beautiful artwork. Just look at that. Like every page has some cool freaking artwork. It's like they spent so much money on really nice art, and it's all in theme. So they had the same artist for the whole thing. It doesn't feel out of place. Like none of the pictures feel out of place. But that's so cool. And there's not much info. There's not much info right here. It's a lot of wasted space, but it looks so pretty. And I like it because it's really heavy duty paper. This feels like that same heavy cardstock. Actually, this feels heavier than the poster. Black goo bomb range chart. Okay. Huh. This is going to be interesting. Act 3. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to look at the pretty artwork though. Look at that. We have xenomorphs. I'm so happy. I'm so happy we actually have xenomorphs. You have the different egg. You have the egg kinds. You have the different stages of it. So we actually have face huggers in this. I'm so excited to run through that. And look at that beautiful artwork. That is so cool. I love the artwork in this. Have I told you that? I'm a geek for it. Like, I like artwork when it comes to most of these RPGs. That's something that is a selling point for me. They even have the body burster in this. This is going to be fun. Okay, so my first... the appendixes, so we have all the gears and just some stats on them. And there's no wasted space even on the cover. They don't just leave it blank. It actually has something, which I appreciate. Even on this side, they still have something. So my thoughts, just on opening it up, looking through it, just flipping through real quick, it looks cool. I'm excited to run this adventure. Oh yeah, and I got these out because I ordered a crap ton of dice. I have 50 black D6 in here, and I have 50 white D6s in here. The black D6s are just a tiny bit smaller than the white ones. Yes. But yeah, these I'm just going to use. These are going to use for the standard ones, and these I'm going to use for the stress dice. I do have the other ones. I have one set of them, but I don't feel like paying $20 for another set of dice. Unless I buy the whole starter set again, that would be the only way to make it even feasible. You know, because then you get both sets and other stuff. But it's not cost effective to buy the dice at all. So just get some cheap dice. Have the one set of the cool dice, and then just get some cheap dice on top of that. You need a lot of dice, apparently. Because when you start building up stress points, if your normal rolls like 7 or 8 or something, then you have like 5 or 6 stress dice on top of that. That's so many dice to roll. I mean, luckily, the whole mechanic in this is you only have to worry about 6s and 1s. 1's only on the stress dice. You only have to worry about 6s for the success, though, so that's cool. But anyways, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. It looks cool. I'm excited about playing it. The artwork looks gorgeous, and I have researched it. I've been watching different videos on it and reviews. I've watched tons of reviews. I've been watching a game on it, people playing through it. I'm almost done with that, and I'm excited to run this adventure because I have a group of people. I have a group that might like horror stuff, and I have a group that might like the action-y stuff. So I have 2 different adventures now that are cinematic, kind of one-shots. They'll take a lot longer than a normal one-shot. But I have different groups that would be the focus of different things, or I could just run them in order and be like, hey, it's a big overarching story. So either way. I will include a link in the description below. I will also include a link to the Free League website so that you can check it out from their site too. And I think they also have stuff on DriveThruRPG. I'll take a look. If they do, I'll put it in the link as well. So I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.